Was producing during that spectacular 12 months where he picked up his, to date, only PDC title, won on the European Tour, the German Darts Championship, beating Danny Noppert in the semi-finals. Could well be 3 breaks of throw at the start of this one. Peterson needs treble for double. There's the treble. There's the double. Very, very impressive, because Noppert genuinely thought with that 180 he was going to get a look at double 12. Well, I have to say, I thought he was going to stay in the treble 20 there. I thought the guide for it was absolutely perfect, but he didn't think he would ever become as good as he was during that spell. We were regularly seeing him averaging 107, 108, it passed 110. He was annihilating Michael van Gerwen on more than one occasion. Treble 7? Yep. And double top. Oh, more quality. If we're going to take a walk down Quality Street, I'll tell you what, body blows have been plentiful so far in this match. He's been very good at these shots so far. Double top will chalk off another one.
66.
Well, a lifeline for Devon Peterson. Should like double 6, straight down the line. Got to give it a go. Just a bit timid, I think. Or maybe he was pushing the dart to the right. Getting a bit frightened of possibly needing double 3. Double 10. That's maturity, not comfortable. It's a big dart. And it's there. That clinical nature of Noppert in being able to recognise that he was not 100%. But if this goes, his mindset will be very different. Staying in the 18s. Just hangs in there. Bullseye again for Big Dev.
61.
Right line, little high.
I
was just going to say, if you hit that bullseye, go and get the other 2 first. This is big. To palm off Peterson and stop him in his tracks. Oh, it's a Robin Hood! I don't know how close that might have been if it didn't hit the flight. Your guess is as good as mine. I did not expect to see that. And Devon Peterson dicing with busting that shot there. That was only about 3 millimeters away from double 16. But we've now got a game that has a 1-leg cushion as opposed to what we could have had, which would be a canyon between them had Danny Noppert been a little bit more clinical on the outer ring. The Darius Labanauskas mimic. Yeah, couldn't tell them apart, could you? Well, Danny Noppert, since the break, is 1 out of 7 on his doubles. It's almost like Danny Noppert is reveling in the fact that this could be a very good close game. But they're knocking 7 bells out of each other at the start of leg 16. Oh, Big Devon was on a 9-darter earlier. And missed the double for it. Danny Noppert has left himself on 1-4-1. We did have a leg yesterday where 2 players were constantly getting the same, but this was taking that to a ridiculous level. But this is for perfection. 7. Oh, that's cruel! Absolute cruelty. I don't want to spoil the party, but I think it might have been treble 3. That's what it needed to be. I think you're right, it was a treble 3. Well, Danny Noppert, some effort.
45.
And what a time to produce it when you're on the ropes. And now, he's not been hitting doubles, but he's got so many opportunities, so many chances to clean this leg up. Well, he could bust this. He doesn't really want to be left on double 3. Get rid of it, Danny. Go back to double 12.
No score.
Absolutely the right thing to do. What we should say at this juncture is that Ricky Evans is in the next round. He's beaten Scott Waits 10-8. It wasn't a good game. Both averages in the 80s, but Ricky doesn't care. No.
45.
Congratulations to Ricky Evans. I think that might be a personal best run at the UK Open.
Does he do it again? Oh, he's going for it this time. Is this wise?
20.
No. I think he should have bust that again. And I think he realises it now. I'm not even sure he was privileged to the information in his own mind that Peterson wasn't on a finish.
He just assumed he was. I've been on a double for about 15 minutes here. Surely he must be on a finish by now.
Well, he does like doubles at the top of the board, so why not double one? Don't miss it this time. And he hasn't. That's a great checkout. You will not see a better 3 checkout maybe this season in this match already. Will it be this time? Because he's going to need it if he doesn't get the treble 11. Oh, Devon! Would you rather have a shot at the bull or nothing at all? That was a little greedy under these circumstances, in my opinion.
He leaves himself on tops. Danny Noppert, there's nothing to suggest in this second half of the game that he can hit the double first dart. If he gets one at it, which he should, it'll be 4 and tops. Can you, Danny?
64.
Bit of an overcorrection because he has been missing double top low, but he did give it a chance. Peterson does survive again. Double 10.
20.
He can't believe it. He can't believe it's so far away, in fact. But Noppy missed tops last time high and has 3 at it to win.
What a guide. And Danny Noppert survives by the skin of his teeth. A 10-8 victory against Devon Peterson, having led 7-2 at one point in the match. And yet Big Devon had 3 darts to force a last leg decider. He would have become favourite to win it had he hit any of them. Encouraging signs for the African warrior, but a personal best run at the UK Open for Danny Noppert. Well, Michael Smith could conceivably be world number 3 come the end of this weekend and a major champion.
It's got a nice ring to it, but when Clemens is bashing that treble 20, he's making it very difficult for Bully Boy to get into this match.
It's not often that Michael Smith is outscored, but at the minute the heavy artillery is coming from the big German.
Looks very focused, and the outshots are starting to work now as well. I think Michael Smith, it must have some sort of meaning, but to me it just looks like, oh, well, that's a nice bit of fabric. That's a nice colour. I'll just put those two together. It's a bit of a German flag mix-up, isn't it?
Double 18, yeah, very nicely done from Michael Smith. A little 12-dart response from him to level the game up at 3 apiece. And it's a game, really, where it seems legs are being won quite convincingly.
Using to change this set until he wins a major.
That's an 8. But he's going to tidy it up, and does do so. So he'll get at least 3 darts to go into the break 6-4 up, and it will be a 2-leg gap between these two for the very first time in the match. And it will be really frustrating for Michael Smith not to just carry on playing like this, because he feels like he's on top. And he is on top. It is 6-4 to the World Championship finalist against the German number 1, Gabriel Clement.
He can get 2-6-2 and 5. Rob Cross will probably go 1-6-2 ton out.
Nicely done. Yeah, very good. Two of the most aesthetically pleasing groupers of darts, these two guys. Michael Smith, if his first dart's where he wants it, that's why he hits so many 180. But Gabriel Clemens, particularly with that rather unique setup that he's got. Tops? Oh, another. Because he sticks them alongside each other so easily.
That is unfair. Gibbs on 260. He's got no right to go that route. But I tell you what, he's just done. He's brought every...
He could be holding throw here in the second half of this match, Michael Smith, in 11 darts, 12 darts, 14 darts, and potentially 12 darts here. Break that.
Try and break this down. Treble 16.
54.
So, if you want to take us all the way, Gabe, 161 is a must. So Smith comes back for 52, and we know exactly where he's going.
Single 12 for double top. Michael Smith. Will he falter? He hasn't faltered in this second half of the match. Oh, and the cry from the crowd has just stopped him. And he composes himself. You can celebrate now because Michael Smith holds his nerve. Gabriel Clemens pushed him, but time and again, the World Championship finalist just fended him off. And he is through to the last 16 of the UK Open, kisses the double 10 that saved his skin. Player on the planet right now. And there's a very strong argument for that little Welshman, because there is no out-and-out dominating force in the game.
Have you ever shook hands with Johnny Clayton and Peter Wright? Because they have something...
I mean, not at the same time, no.
They've got something in common. It's like they're made of granite. I wouldn't want Johnny Clayton to run into me at speed, that's for sure. Double 16. And he's getting the kind of start that tells me that he is here, not just to beat De Sousa, but to absolutely dismantle him. A house of cards with a bulldozer. This is not fair.
Oh, Johnny. Johnny. Oh. He's gone 4 darts into the 9. He's gone 5 darts into the 9. If he keeps on going further and further into the 9, he's going to hit it. But the thing is, Johnny Clayton may not have enough time because he might have already won 10-0 by then.
So Clayton's going to leave 41 again, right? After 9, because he's going to score 140 here. Because he can't score 180. Here we go. Oh, Jonathan Clayton.
He's using the 17s and stuff. The ferret is learning the ways of the numbers.
That can't have been on purpose.
47. Johnny require 84.
So for an 11 darter, or another 12. Double 8. Wow. 36 darts to win the last 3 legs. That is stratospheric. In darts, for many decades now, we've had the Bob Anderson point with the right hand. Now we have got the Johnny Clayton point with the other hand, but it's to the camera.
Yep,
He's a bit like Zoolander.
The old ferret finger has become a regular thing in PDC darts. Plenty of reasons to celebrate if you're Johnny Clayton. 17s. Now the bullseye. Okay. Yeah, we got there in the end.
Johnny require 120.
Everything up top. 3 plus 1 plus 2 equals the requisite amount of 20s that you need for a Shanghai finish. Beautifully done. And if he has another hot spell here, it's going to be 9-1 in the break. This will be the first nail in the coffin, I think.
Right. It's already looking pretty firmly shut. Ooh, right on the wire for Johnny Clayton. So to double his legs tally.
Too many misses and too many chances given to Clayton. To put himself within 1, he needs 10s, and I don't think he's going to miss.
I don't either, really. And I don't think Johnny did. Certainly Jose de Sousa didn't. It is 9-1. It is an annihilation of the world number 7. Johnny Clayton strides off stage. He'll be back in a moment to complete the victory. I can see no other outcome. And a decent setup shot here could wrap things up for the ferret in double quick time. For the most dominating of victories we've seen in this particular round today. He will have a look at the 70 checkout, Johnny Clayton, to consign Jose de Sousa to an exit in the last 32. Treble 18. It's a 12, so that leaves him 58. Single 18 now for tops. Match start, Johnny Clayton, and that is 10-1. Jose de Sousa did not have an answer. Sublime from the ferret, who powers into the last 16. Bemoaned his luck. He says, the only thing that's been missing over the years for me, if I just had that little bit of luck that other players seem to get. Well, I'll tell you what, he's had plenty of luck this weekend. I mean, Gary Anderson averaged about 85 against him for 7 sets of the World Championship. He was 3-0 up. How much luck do you want?
You make your own luck. Isn't that right, James? 16 tops for 4-1. Or double 10. Could have been an old school 100 checkout. But not meant to be. And Ron can count himself very fortunate to be 3-2 down if he finds 40 points.
Well, double 10 for him. And again, does that help or hinder him?
20. James, you require 20.
You can feel the frustration of Ron Meulenkamp right now. You can't leave James Wade on double 10. Have we had a green double yet so far in this match?
No, we have not. Everything has been won on tops or tens. And he took this out against Steve Lennon. Oh, it's just gone the other side.
I think he pulled that because he would have been going towards the left-hand side of that bed. So I think that was a pull.
74.
Meulenkamp's going for the 14s here. I thought he might have gone for the treble 18, but tops with a dart in the way. Has to do the Roberto Carlos. It doesn't hit the back of the net.
Danger requires 78.
For 6-1, it's double 12. And it's all too easy for Wade.
6-1 James Wade. Sebastian Bielecki has missed a match dart over on one of the outer boards against Ian White in that last leg decider. He will get more, though.
Looking to leave double 10 again.
100.
How's the score? And that's all right because he's coming back for that 100.
Yeah, it's still a two-darter. Now Ron. That's a little unfortunate.
123. James, you require 100.
There will be a break after this leg. It looks like it's going to be 8-2. And that is the case. Picture perfect on the 100 checkout. A little bit of gumption there from Wade. As he leaves the stage, he knows that he only needs 2 more to put his name in the hat. I think you're right, you know, about these being a work in progress. When you do make weight changes or weight portion changes, whether they're front heavy or middle heavy, you're going to make mistakes like that. Double 2.
16.
Oh, it's 167 for the match then.
67.
Oh, messy stuff from Ron the Bomb. Even when he was about to produce his best leg of the match, it's all got very messy, and he's on that double 2, and that can get very, very awkward. And James Wade with another perfect setup shot leaves himself on the double 18 that he pinned last leg first dart. But he will not get a go at it this time around.
You said that being 8 legs in front was a dangerous lead. On the 60 and should. And that one was just a bit jabby. But it still found the target.
Well, he halves his score. And James Wade manages to produce a perfect shot. The 180. It is only his 3rd of the match, but he makes them count. And he is going to get a match dart. Maybe a couple, you would think. Because James Wade, he may go back to the double 18, but it wouldn't surprise you if he went treble 7 for double top.
45.
I've got a funny feeling it's going to be the 25. Yep, double 18 match start for 10-3. And Wade, he gets the job done. No real surprise about that after a really dominant display. But the Bomb will have his head scratched later. It was a good Friday for him, but Saturday is not fruitful. Wade is in the hat amongst the likes of Searle, Hetter, Noppert, Michael Smith, and plenty more.